Hi everyone, welcome to our video on centering prayer. Today, we're going to explore this ancient form of Christian prayer and meditation and its transformative benefits that can improve our overall well-being. Before we dive in, the following acknowledgement of an impending potential roadblock may be helpful for those from more conservative Christian traditions who happen upon this. Sharing information on the topic of centering prayer will likely move into areas you may have been warned against seriously considering. And this could cause you to dismiss a rich potential method of encountering God without looking into it. I can say this with a fairly high degree of certainty because I am from your tribe and I would have been among the first to cast stones at this method of prayer when I was younger. But now I am old, and I find myself among that group of old guys who were observed putting down their rocks and departing the stoning party first in a famous Bible story. Hi, my name is Tom. And I put this together for you in hopes that you may come to enjoy some of the benefits I am realizing from the practice of centering prayer. So, before we begin, I want to remind you of the following exchange Jesus is reported in the Gospels to have had with some of his close followers. Then, I am hoping you will suspend judgment at least long enough to travel this path with me and imagine how centering prayer might assist you in moving into God's presence. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 9, verses 38 to 40, Jesus speaks to his disciples about someone who was not part of their group but was casting out demons in Jesus' name. John said to him, "Teacher, we saw someone using your name to cast out demons, but we told him to stop because he wasn't one of our group." "Don't stop him," Jesus said. "No one who performs a miracle in my name will soon be able to speak evil of me. Anyone who is not against us is for us." In the Gospel of Luke, chapter 9, verses 49 to 50, a similar story is told. John said to Jesus, "Master, we saw someone using your name to cast out demons, but we told him to stop because he isn't in our group." But Jesus said, "Don't stop him. Anyone who is not against you is for you." These passages seem to me to show that Jesus recognized that there were people outside of his immediate circle who were doing good work in his name, and he welcomed them as allies rather than seeing them as competition. This attitude of inclusivity and cooperation is an important aspect of Jesus' teachings. Okay, sermon over. Let's go. Centering prayer is a form of Christian meditation that originated from the ancient contemplative prayer practices of the early Christian mystics. It's a simple practice that involves sitting quietly in stillness and silence, letting go of all thoughts, emotions, and distractions, and focusing our attention on God's presence within us. Centering prayer is not about trying to achieve a particular state of consciousness or experience, but rather about cultivating a receptive and contemplative attitude towards God's presence, which is always available to us. As Thomas Keating, the founder of the centering prayer movement, explains, centering prayer is a prayer of consent to God's presence and action within us. The benefits of centering prayer. One of the main benefits of centering prayer is that it helps us to develop a deeper relationship with God, as we become more aware of His presence within us and around us. Cynthia Bourgeault, a renowned contemplative teacher, writes, "Centering prayer opens us up to the mystery of divine love that is present within us and all around us. Centering prayer also helps us to become more self-aware and mindful, as we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. James Finley, a contemplative teacher and student of Thomas Merton, explains. Centering prayer helps us to be more present to our own lives, to others, and to God, and to live from a place of greater love and compassion. Moreover, centering prayer can have a positive impact on our physical and mental health, as it reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, and improves our overall well-being. How to practice centering prayer. To practice centering prayer, find a quiet and comfortable place where you can sit in stillness and silence for 20 minutes or more. Choose a sacred word or phrase that symbolizes your consent to God's presence and action within you, such as peace, love, or be still. Your consent coupled with your intention combine to provide the foundation upon which this practice is built. Sit with your back straight, close your eyes, and silently introduce your sacred word or phrase as a way of letting go of all thoughts and distractions. When you become aware of thoughts, emotions, or distractions, gently return to your sacred word or phrase, without judging or analyzing them. At the end of your prayer time, remain in stillness and silence for a few moments, and then slowly return to your daily activities, carrying with you the peace and love of God's presence within you. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you found it helpful or entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll be notified when I upload new content, and you'll become a part of an amazing adventure. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to share more with you in the future. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.